The Wake Up Crew,
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS. With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
And I guess it's time for me to talk. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. I'm all out of whack.
You're out of whack?
Memorial Day's messed me up. It's Wednesday, May 27th, episode 1918, and it's May 27th, 2026. And last half day for city schools is tomorrow, and county is Friday, and folks, you'll have them all for the rest of the summer. Do like we do. We send them to camps. Allie Grace and Mia, they go to a lot of camps in the summer. We see them on vacation week, but
June is really a busy camp month, isn't it?
Yeah. Dead period.
I know we've got 4-H junior camp is in June. You can still sign up to go to that, I think.
There's church camp. There's all kinds of things. I wonder how many churches do have church camp. I guess a lot of them do. They go off, don't they? I mean, they go off to other places.
Generally. I know the Salvation Army has a camp. Their camp is up at Dale Hollow. So half of it is in Kentucky and half in Tennessee. Pretty cool little place up there.
I'm trying to get comfortable. Here. Are you tired of the rain? Well, if you are, and you're just kind of like depressed, you can experience the coffee revolution at 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee. Whether you're grabbing a signature blondie or a brunette, they're all about spreading good vibes with every order. Swing by their locations in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne. You will not be sorry if you go.
It'll be a good pick-me-up if you're feeling kind of down, draggy.
Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. No, don't come again another day. I didn't think I'd be going, gosh, I'm ready for the rain. We needed the rain.
Very much so.
Don't get me wrong. But we probably still aren't out of drought conditions.
No.
I don't know what it takes to get out of drought conditions. So like 800 inches. We were about 18 behind, weren't we?
Yeah, it was like double digits for sure.
So what have we had so far? 5, 6? Not everywhere either.
Maybe.
Not everywhere. Some have.
I was just going to pull up the drought monitor. The new one comes out tomorrow. Droughtmonitor.unl.edu. But we are still in severe drought. There's extreme drought in Tennessee, but no exceptional drought, which I think we had. So I think we were borderline extreme, but now we're just considered severe drought.
Well, I think we're supposed to have some rain today.
Mm-hmm.
And all the way through the weekend, isn't it? I think until about Monday, and I think one day is Saturday. Maybe is not a big rain day. I can't remember.
Looking at RutherfordWX.com.
I don't look at that.
Yes, you do. Saturday's about 60%.
One day was going to be 20. I thought. Is that right?
Sunday is 30%.
Okay.
Next Monday is 20. So
we're supposed to get a change in our weather. Is that correct, Rutherford Weather X man?
Yeah. Starting next week, it's going to be drier.
Yeah.
And
hotter probably.
Well,
80, I think.
You would say that, but it's going to be below normal for this time of the year.
Good.
Just below normal. Like Monday's high is 79 with sunshine.
Okay.
In June, can you believe it?
Less humid, I think.
Yeah.
But we've been trapped. We've been trapped in a trough, a low pressure area that just won't go away.
Yeah, and there's a high pressure that's in the Midwest that's got, things that are coming into the coast, the left coast, if you will, get kind of trapped and shot up into Canada because of that high pressure in the middle of the country. So.
Huh? Okay, yeah, I got it.
You got it. It's a blocking high. It's called an alpha blocker.
Ooh, gosh, you are so impressing me.
But it's in the center of the country, and so it makes things that come in from California ride to the north and into Canada instead of moving to the east.
Yeah, they're having some pretty severe weather in some counties north of us or some areas north of us. We're just getting a lot of rain, which, we needed. You never gave me how much rain we got, but that's okay. I'll pick it up sometime during the. I'm gonna predict 4 to 5, but I don't think that's for everybody. And some may have gotten more, some may have gotten little. Well, let's talk about the weather. It's coming up next.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Showers and storms are possible in the area, mainly during the afternoon. Highs top out near 83 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for more showers and storms, mainly before midnight. Patchy fogs possible in spots after midnight. And lows drop to 65. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 72.
Murfreesboro Funeral Home and Cremation Services.
What type of services they would think they would want.
Staff members are caring, who understand that each family is unique.
We ask them the questions.
Keith Stapleton, manager of the Murfreesboro Funeral Home, off of South Church Street.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Shop and save.
Hi, I'm Wendy.
Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore.
We have paint, all kinds of colors.
We have brushes and rollers for your paint project, too.
Hey, don't forget the cabinets.
We have all kinds of cabinets for any project you may be working on.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
This is a paid legal ad.
If I had to rate the office of John Day,
I would definitely give him a 5-star rating.
20 stars.
Probably like 100 stars.
If you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
John Day's office was wonderful.
They are caring.
I would recommend them to everyone.
Over 1,000 times a year, a lawyer refers someone who needs help in a personal injury or wrongful death case to us because we treat every referral in a timely, professional way. Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust. Trust the law offices of John Day.
This is a public notice announcement.
Hi, this is Rutherford County Property Assessor Rob Mitchell. I wanted to inform everyone about the upcoming County Board of Equalization meetings, which will convene starting on June the 1st. Call 615-898-7750 to speak with an assessor, and they will assist you in determining if you have something that needs to come to the board for an appeal or if it can be handled administratively. And we'll be happy to assist in scheduling an appointment for you with our board.
We haven't talked about it very much, but we have the best salads anywhere, not just in Murfreesboro, but just anywhere. Check it out. Come eat a salad at Toots, one of those things we really don't advertise and we don't talk about.
Toots. Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Don't forget about our Monday through Friday lunch specials. They're only $6.99. Slide by and you can even pick them up to go.
Toots. Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Trade screens for sunshine. Registration is open for Rutherford County 4-H Junior Camp, June 8 through 12. Zipline, swimming, and outdoor fun for 4th through 6th graders. Sign up now at the Extension website or call 615-898-7710.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Vegas in the NHL's West Final completed a 4-game sweep of Colorado 2-1 over the Avalanche, who had the league's best record in the regular season and had started the playoffs 8-1. To the NBA, Oklahoma City leads the West Finals 3-2 after beating San Antonio 127-114. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 32 points. Victor Wembanyama 20 in defeat, but on 4 of 15 shooting from the floor. The NBA's Coach of the Year is Joe Mazzulla of Boston. In baseball, Pittsburgh handed the Cubs a 10th straight loss, 12-1 the final. The Yankees hit 6 home runs and won 15-1 at Kansas City. The Dodgers led 15-1 in the 9th, 15-6 the final over Colorado. LA hit 5 home runs, 2 from Mookie Betts. LA's Kike Hernandez, just off the injured list, homered, but later left with a strained oblique. And Milwaukee shut out the Cardinals 6-0.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
21 after the hour here on this Wednesday. John and Brian with you today. Dalton's going to be out for a while. He's had some commitments, but he'll be joining us here before too long. Do you miss him? Okay, yeah. We're brought to you by Middle Tennessee Electric. Did you know Sharing Change has given back over $12 million to local nonprofits? Your spare change really does add up. You can learn more about how MTE members are making a difference at sharingchange.org. We've been talking weather this morning, and hopefully by the end of this week and maybe by next week, we'll be having some clear skies.
2 to 4 is what we've had. And another...
that seems a little low. 2 seems a little low.
From yesterday through the weekend, about another inch can be expected.
Well, that doesn't get us out of the severe drought.
No.
That kind of stinks. I guess we'll be in the drought all summer then. Because dry weather is upon us.
June and July are typically dry, although last year we had a lot of June rain and storms. So I don't know how it's going to set up. I think it'll be calmer next week, and then after that, I don't know if we're going to be in a stormier period or if we're going to be in a drier period. It's hard to tell this far out.
You know, you think about it, we didn't have many hurricanes last year, did we?
No.
I don't think we had one that hit land, did they? I know there were several that went by us.
Yeah, I don't think we had a landfalling.
Yeah, that's
hurricane.
very, very unusual.
Yeah.
As much as we...
This year's supposed to be below normal. We'll
be what?
see.
Be
below
what?
normal.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll have 20. Okay, Lance Chandler is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day. For always being someone you can count on, Lance Chandler is getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. This Good Neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and dedicated to celebrating the folks who pour their strength and heart into Rutherford County every single day.
Well, we certainly want to hear about the great people that you know that should be Good Neighbor of the Day. You can simply text the word neighbor to 615-893-1450 or just head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those in to us. And we'll take it from there. Also, birthdays and anniversaries, don't forget to send those in. 615-893-1450. You can join us on the Slick Pig Barbecue Birthday Club. We've got several names so far, and we'll add to that list as we go along. And by 8 o'clock, we'll announce all the names and give away that banana pudding from Slick Pig. Well, today is cellophane tape day. So it's really Scotch tape, but cellophane tape.
They picked a day for that, really.
Yeah. It's not the clear tape, but the cellophane tape. It's also Old Time Player Piano Day. So the player piano, not just a regular piano. And Sun Protection Day. So if you've got sun.
Really? That's awesome. 24 after the hour of 6.
Stones River Manor, the only faith-based nonprofit home for seniors in Rutherford County.
Everyone is so friendly. They really want to make you happy here.
Stones River Manor offers independent living.
When you get to our age and you live in a house, there's always things that's got to be done. Living here, I don't have to worry about anything.
You don't have a yard to mow. You don't have a roof to repair.
Just what you want to do outside.
Start the journey. They're near the intersection of Haynes Drive and Memorial Boulevard. Online at stonesrivermanor.com.
This is a public notice announcement.
Hi, this is Rutherford County Property Assessor Rob Mitchell. I wanted to inform everyone about the upcoming County Board of Equalization meetings, which will convene starting on June the 1st. Call 615-898-7750 to speak with an assessor, and they will assist you in determining if you have something that needs to come to the board for an appeal or if it can be handled administratively. And we'll be happy to assist in scheduling an appointment for you with our board.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. A Chattanooga area manufacturing plant plagued by dangerous explosions and safety incidents has been temporarily closed following a small explosion yesterday. Officials say workers were doing repair work when residual material inside ignited. Employees quickly extinguished the flames before firefighters arrived, and no injuries or public danger were reported. The plant has seen multiple recent emergencies, including an earlier explosion that injured 2 workers. New details after federal and local law enforcement agencies conducted a search warrant operation Tuesday morning at a home in Whites Creek. Officers from the Lebanon Police Department, FBI, Tennessee Highway Patrol, and Wilson County Sheriff's Office recovered several stolen vehicles, including 2 GMC Sierras and a Polaris Slingshot with altered VIN numbers. Investigators say the case began during an April narcotics investigation in Lebanon.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said.
If it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
A new Dolly Parton-inspired race is coming to downtown Nashville this fall. Run Nash announced the inaugural 9 to 5K set for Saturday, September 5th, benefiting the United Way of Greater Nashville and the Imagination Library of Middle Tennessee. Organizers expect more than 1,000 participants. Racers are encouraged to dress in Dolly-inspired style while helping raise money for literacy and family support programs across Middle Tennessee. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew. Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew. Coming up, we've got Good Neighbor Events, another check of the weather, our first look at traffic, and also today in history, celebrity birthdays. And we'll have Focus on the Family. That's way long down the line at 7:07, and Fox News at the top of the hour. We are back. We're here on the Wake Up Crew. John and Brian with you.
You say Fox News, huh?
What the fuck say?
Okay.
Which made me think of, I got a nice gift from Brian this morning. He brought in some butter rum Lifesavers, and they're brand new. They're fresh.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that Lifesavers can get old?
I do.
I mean, if they sit long enough, they get kind of, they lose their hardiness. You know, it becomes kind of like it's stale, like, you know.
Have you ever experienced taking a Ziploc bag with Lifesavers in it that have gotten wet?
No.
Like happened to be during spring fling?
No.
I think the heat and the cooling off or whatever, it's making them stick to the plastic wrapper.
Oh, I got
a little
you.
bit.
Yeah. They can get old, and you can tell the difference. I mean, they're not bad. You can still, you know, suck on them, but they're still, I mean, there's a difference. Really is.
Well, I actually bought 2 bags. Your bag that I gave you is unopened. The other bag is going to be kind of like a community bag. That's why you
where
have
did I get those 3?
From the other bag.
The old bag.
No.
Oh.
I bought 2.
Oh, one for you.
Yeah, or one for here.
So you spent what, $32 on Candy Lifesavers?
No, it was about.
You didn't buy the other kind?
$5.
You bought your variety bag, didn't you?
No.
Oh.
I did not need any of those.
Oh, okay.
I was at Walmart and I happened to be looking, and I thought, well, why don't I go look and see if they have the butter rum Lifesavers?
And isn't it odd? I looked for peanut butter for you, and I found a thing, and I was going to bring it today, and I forgot it. But you said you already got some.
I did.
I tried it on the apple. It was awesome.
Isn't it easy?
I mean, oh yeah. I do get a little aggravated when it gets toward the end of the bag.
Yeah,
it's a little, you know. So I take a pair of wire pliers,
mm-hmm.
and I just squeeze it on down to get it all down to the bottom.
Now they make a thing. I have it on my toothpaste.
Yeah.
You just pull it down because it's like a very wide. It's probably 3 or 4 inches wide. The package that it's in, but it's a tube, kind of like toothpaste would be in.
I'm just wondering if you get the same amount. I guess you do. It's in the. I mean, you're going to leave some residue on the package inside, though.
And you're going to leave some inside the jar.
Right.
But I did notice they're more expensive, and it's about 3 less ounces than you get in a jar than in that package.
But the convenience.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't put it on bread yet. I will try that and see how. I would say it's just as easy.
To make a sandwich, yeah.
And probably not as wasteful. You know, you can put a little pouch in there, a pouch of it, and then just spread it across, I would think it'd be, not as much.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, we're on rain today, but I'm going to say that our adventures for Spring Fling this year have been more than what I ever want to go through again.
Yeah.
Let's see. One day we had a 3.5 hour rain delay. One day we had like a day-night affair, right? Because it rained. We were supposed to do a game at 12, and I think we started at 7. Saturday was that way. Let's just tell the people how we handled the final day to get one game.
Yeah.
One game in.
And
on
not
Saturday.
even the full game. It was 5 innings.
And let me start off with, we were scheduled to do that at 10 o'clock, I think, Saturday morning.
Originally, yeah.
Then you get the call. I get the call from you. It's going to be at noon. No? Yes.
3.
3. At 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I count that like 6 hours, 5 hour delay. So tell everybody.
What time did we meet on Saturday? Was it 1:30?
1
or 1:15?
1:15 for a 3 o'clock start.
Okay. So we get there at 1:15, and the game before is moving right along. Gets to the 7th inning. It's between Alcoa and McNairy Central.
Clouds look pretty good.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, lightning delay. Storm comes.
A big storm.
And we're in the press box, thankfully, where it's dry, all crouched in between everybody else at Riverdale. And the right field's flooded. And I think it took about an hour and a half to get a decision.
Oh, yeah. Very, very much of it. It was 4:30 when we finally got the call.
So 4:30, the decision is made that they're going to move the remainder of that game and the Stewart's Creek game to Shelbyville, where Eagleville was in a delay, but they were getting ready to start. So they start there 4:30, 4:45, somewhere in there.
And there was no way to get to the Eagleville game.
Correct.
Because it already started, and it's 4:30.
They were going to play at the same time in 2 different places,
right.
Riverdale and Shelbyville. So they moved everything to Shelbyville, where they have a spectacular place. What was it, about 7:30 when we finished?
7:30, yeah.
Started, and we got 1 inning in, and then all of a sudden, lightning delay.
No, we got 3 innings in.
3 innings in, that's right. 3 innings in.
Because this is the recap of my story when you get to it.
All of a sudden, a lightning delay, and we're delayed until
10:30.
Okay. And so
it's emblazoned in my mind.
We finished that game, and about 11:30, we're packing up to come home.
We waited three hours for 2 more innings, as it turned out, because they won 10-0. Congratulations to Stewart's Creek and Eagleville, by the way.
In 5 innings. I wrapped up at 2 a.m. The last thing I did was at 2 a.m. So it was a 12-hour day.
Well, I only had an 11, so I had it made. I got lucky. But
I went home and I put a podcast up and all that kind of stuff. So,
well, anyway, there you have it. Spring Fling is done, but congratulations to Eagleville and Stewart's Creek, and also the Eagleville boys for finishing second in baseball. We'll be back.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Showers and storms are possible in the area, mainly during the afternoon. Highs top out near 83 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for more showers and storms, mainly before midnight. Patchy fogs possible in spots after midnight. And lows drop to 65. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 72.
Good morning. A couple of accidents in their clearing stages. Trying to build a little bit more in the last few minutes. 24 westbound. Coming past 840, all that traffic coming in right now from Murfreesboro, Rutherford County, up into Antioch on 24, especially going westbound. Down through the Mount Juliet area, that's starting to get a little bit heavier. Westbound I-40 coming in from Wilson County through Hermitage into Donaldson. STR Towing and Recovery says, hey, call them anytime you need their help. 24/7 here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
This is Good Neighbor Events with Bart Walker. Brought to you by AmeriCare Pest Control and the law offices of John Day.
I've got pets.
Here's Tom Sweat with AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
AmeriCare's moisture control services include mold testing, mold remediation, crawl space repair, vapor barrier, sump pump installation, radon testing, radon mitigation, and basement waterproofing. If there's something wrong in your crawl space or basement, we can probably help. Just ask for a free inspection.
893-7111. AmeriCare Services Incorporated.
Now, Good Neighbor Events. Here's Bart Walker.
And Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department's offering yoga classes. Yoga enhances your cardiovascular system. The Parks and Recreation Department offers yoga classes at SportsCom, the Patterson Community Center, and the St. Clair Senior Center. For information on the yoga classes, contact Murfreesboro Parks and Recreation Department. Next week, Friday, June 5th, will be the Secret Garden Party, benefiting the Discovery Center at Murphy Spring. For more information about the 34th Secret Garden Party, Friday, June 5th, contact the Discovery Center at Murphy Spring. And of course, the Secret Garden Tour is the day after it, Saturday, June the 6th, at Secret Gardens all around. The Rutherford County Library System is offering free computer classes. For details, contact the Tech Center. The Red Cross is still critically low on blood. Please give the gift of life. Phone 800 Red Cross and make an appointment to give blood at a time that fits your schedule. Those are WGNS Good Neighbor events.
You know, everyone has a more. First, it's a pony, then to be on the cheer squad. Your more grows up just like you do, but your more can still carry you away or make you cheer. At First Bank, banking local gets you more. More of our time, more access to local bankers, more flexibility, and more product choices. Because getting more empowered and confident helps you pursue your more that never grows old. First Bank. Bank local, get more. Member FDIC.
Game day is coming, and are you ready to represent the Blue Raiders? At Raider Tees, we've got the largest selection of officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear in town. T-shirts, hoodies, hats, even tailgating essentials. You name it, we've got it. No more searching through random stores. Everything you need is right here at 111 East MTCS Road, right across from MTCS. Get game day ready at Raider Tees. Bigger, better, and go blue.
I just had my cataract surgery.
McCabe Vision Center.
My astigmatism was corrected, my farsightedness, my nearsightedness, every single thing has been corrected.
McCabe Vision Center.
Give yourself the gift of sight. And I can drive at nighttime. I can see everything. I mean, crystal clear. Anyway, thank you.
McCabe Vision Center on Heritage Park Drive, just off Memorial, behind SunTrust Bank.
My name is Jackie Hutchins. Adams Place is a great place to be. Just call and get started. And my husband was very ill at the time. He's doing so much better since we've been here at Adams Place. He gets physical therapy, he gets the care he needs. He's doing so much better.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. Call us at 615-904-9111.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
It's time for the dad joke of the day. Oh, nice guy.
It's 6:39, and to continue our story of what really happened, our bags, we left our bags in the rain the other night at the softball game, and I had to let mine air out. Did you air yours out?
I not only did that, I took everything out of it, and then I put it in the washing machine and washed it.
Well, you had papers in there. You didn't put them in the washing machine.
No, I took everything out.
Oh, you washed it. You didn't want it to have that mildew smell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
And then reorganized it. It's about 10 pounds lighter than it was.
Well, you needed to reorganize. That bag we carry every day, you carry, you need to reorganize that. We're at the point where I don't see that you need all that, but I know you like emergency stuff in case there's an emergency.
Yeah.
That's the way you are. Okay, time for our dad joke of the day on Wednesday.
What did the melon say when his lawn started to look dry?
What did the melon say when his lawn started to look dry?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what.
Guess it's time to water me lawn.
Water me lawn.
It was a melon.
Yeah, that was a 2. That stunk. Good grief. Water me lawn.
I'm Gianna Gelosi with your Fox True Crime Minute. A social media influencer has been charged in a murder-for-hire plot to kill her child's father during a custody dispute. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office charged influencer Gabriela Gonzalez, her father Francisco Gonzalez, and her former boyfriend Farron Cordry with a plot to kill former boy band singer Jack Avery, the father of her 7-year-old daughter, in 2021. Court documents show Gonzalez repeatedly said she wanted Avery dead and discussed hiring a hitman and staging his death to look like a shooting or an accident. She allegedly asked Cordry to go on the dark web and find a hitman. Investigators allege Gonzalez's father initially gave Cordry $10,000 to pay the hitman, who turned out to be an undercover FBI agent, discussing payment and proof of death logistics with the agent. The trio face attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and solicitation of murder charges, and the possibility of 25 years to life in prison if convicted. There's more on this story at foxnews.com or subscribe to the Fox True Crime Podcast. I'm Gianna Gelosi with your Fox True Crime Minute.
Now, an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Rockvale High School principal Steve Luker is retiring after 33 years in education, including 25 with Rutherford County Schools. Luker became the first principal of the new Rockvale High School when it opened in 2019, and he made preserving the school's history part of its identity. The original Rockvale School operated from 1927 until 1972. And Luker's office became a small museum filled with local artifacts, including class rings from the 1920s and a handwritten catalog of graduates. Before leading Rockvale High, Luker taught and coached at Smyrna Middle, Chapel Hill, and Laverne Middle, then moved into administration at several Rutherford County schools. He later served as a principal at David Urey Elementary and Smyrna Middle before helping launch Rockvale High. Luker and his wife Carla plan to retire to a small fishing town in Florida. Dr. Megan Turnbow, currently the district's coordinator for English as a second language, has been named the next Rockvale High School principal. Meanwhile, another longtime Rockvale educator is also closing a major chapter. Rockvale Elementary principal Daniel Nichols is retiring after 31 years with Rutherford County Schools, including 12 years leading the elementary school. Nichols began as a 5th grade teacher at Stewartsboro Elementary, later taught math at Rock Springs, and founded the Atlas program for students in transition. Dr. Jimmy Sullivan has named Jason Crutchfield as her successor. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick, digestible format, be sure to check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for News Radio WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Do you want lights?
You can't believe the lights we have at the Restore.
Oh, yes, sir. We have lighting.
Chandeliers, pendants, flush mounts, table lamps.
Just come down and take a look.
Shopping at the Restore.
Shop?
Yeah.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
The Rutherford County Farmers Market Difference. You want to know what our chickens eat or how our lettuce is grown? Or maybe about our corn. Just ask. Your farmer's right there at the booth. That's the Rutherford County Farmers Market Difference.
See you at the Rutherford County Farmers Market, 315 John R. Rice Boulevard.
My name is Lucy Mitchell. My husband has dementia and Parkinson's, so we're in our room here at Independent Living at Adams Place. And that's what is really helping us right now, because he's so much better when he's here. He's over here playing bingo right now, and that was something that he couldn't do. And now he's able to do that and to work out a little bit in the gym room, and that helps a great deal.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place on Memorial across from Walmart.
I'm a single mom, and as you can imagine, it's a fight sometimes just to get out the door. But when I need new tires or something's wrong with my car, I need to head to someone I can trust. I go to Tire World.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling.
Tire World, locally owned and operated.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
Access Tennessee News, I'm Carlin Cochran. In West Tennessee, a Lake County judge has denied Austin Drummond's motion to waive his right to an attorney and represent himself in his quadruple murder case. Judge Mark Hayes cited heightened procedural protections in the high-profile case. Drummond is pleading not guilty to all charges related to the July 2025 killings of 4 family members who had ties to him. Prosecutors intend to seek the death penalty, and Judge Hayes says Drummond is not fit to represent himself because he has no legal experience and has not undergone a mental evaluation in connection with this case. Warren County deputies are searching for an armed and dangerous 16-year-old suspect following a shooting Monday morning on Underwood Road. Investigators say the victim was shot during an altercation and taken by private vehicle to River Park Hospital. Authorities identified the suspect as John Medley, who reportedly fled the scene before deputies arrived.
All right, son. Time to put out this campfire.
Dad, we learned about this in school.
Oh, did you now? Okay. What's first?
Smokey Bear said to.
First, drown it with a bucket of water, then stir it with a shovel.
Wow, you sound just like him.
Then he said,
if it's still warm, then do it again.
Where can I learn all this?
It's all on SmokeyBear.com with other wildfire prevention tips. Because only you can prevent wildfires.
Brought to you by the USDA Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
In East Tennessee, Duncan Lumber in New Tazewell has reopened just 3 days after severe storm damage forced the business to close. Owner Andy Duncan says employees and volunteers worked more than 660 man-hours over the weekend to reopen the family-run company founded in 1909. The store is operating from a temporary sales office while repairs continue. Carlin Cochran, Access Tennessee News.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
It's birthday time, 'cause it's birthday time. What a day for celebrating. There'll be songs and gifts and some happy congregating. This is birthday time with your friends and your relations. It's a time for joy and happy celebrations. Happy birthday to you.
And 1794 is where our first birthday is today. Cornelius Vanderbilt, American shipping tycoon, and born in Port Richmond, New York. In 1837, Wild Bill Hickok, American cowboy and scout, born in Troy Grove, Illinois. A lot of what you'd call legend about Wild Bill Hickok. They made a TV show out of it, too. So, 1911, there's a song. They made a record out of it, too. You want me to sing it for you? No.
Yeah.
Wild Bill Hickok. Okay. That's the only part I know. 1911, Hubert Humphrey, American politician, the 38th Vice President of the United States, and 1968 presidential candidate, born in Wallace, South Dakota.
He only gets just a little bit since he ran.
Part of the problem was he was running against Bobby Kennedy, and who was assassinated that year, and he really didn't have a chance, by that point. 1912, Sam Snead, American golfer, won 7 PGA Tour major titles. In 1922, Sir Christopher Lee, an English actor. He was in The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. I did not know that. He was also Dracula for many years in the 70s. He died in 2015. 1923, Henry Kissinger, the U.S. Secretary of State and winner of the Nobel Peace Prize in 1973. 1936, Louis Gossett Jr., American actor. He was an Officer and a Gentleman.
The lifters up where we belong, where the eagles cry.
Great role for him. That was the greatest role he ever was in. Played the drill sergeant.
He did a lot of TV stuff too, I think. Didn't
He did. And he was in the movie Deep, which is pretty good too. 1965, Todd Bridges, actor, born in San Francisco, California.
Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. A man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two, they got nothing but the genes. They got different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world. Different strokes it takes, different strokes it takes, different strokes to move the world.
I love that song. I guess you noticed I let it play.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. And Paul Bettany, born in 1971, an English actor. He was in A Beautiful Mind. He was in the movie Wimbledon. He's an English actor, born in London. And that's a look at our birthdays for today, celebrity-wise. Brian, do you have a list of the local birthdays around?
Yes. So what we had coming into the morning today, Elizabeth Weeks, Brittany Noble, Vernon Mills, Mark Bullard, Joe Johnson, Alan Dubenspeck, and John Levi. So if you want to add to that list of birthdays, all you have to do is call or text. Text, please. 615-893-1450. Just gives us all the right information. Tell us who's celebrating and who the wish is from. Leave us a phone number because we do call the person who wins and give away some delicious banana pudding from Slick Pig Barbecue.
It's time for Today in History.
In 1930, the 1,046-foot Chrysler Building in New York City became the tallest man-made structure at the time, opens to the public. In 1933, Walt Disney's short film The Three Little Pigs released.
I built my house of straw. I built my house of hay. I toot my flute. I don't give a hoot and play around all day.
What did he build it of? That was hay?
Hay.
Okay. The next one will be...
wood.
I built my house of sticks.
Sticks, yeah. Well, wood.
Yeah.
And what was the last one? Clay?
Brick.
Brick, yeah. Okay. In 1958, Ernest Green becomes the first African American to graduate from Little Rock Central High School. In 1968, George Halas retires from coaching, finishing with 318 regular season wins and 6 NFL titles. In 1975, Paul McCartney, who's been all over the place here lately, releases Venus and Mars.
Starship 2179, a good friend of mine.
1993, baseball player Dale Murphy ends his career after 398 home runs. You would think he'd have tried to get 2 more.
Yeah.
In 1994, The Flintstones, the live-action movie starring John Goodman and Rick Moranis, opens. And in 1995, actor Christopher Reeves is paralyzed from the neck down after falling from his horse in a riding competition in Culpeper, Virginia. And that's a look at Today in History. Coming up, we've got Access Tennessee News, Fox News features, Focus on the Family, much more to come here on the Wake Up Crew. And Brian will be back for the second hour as well. Stay with us. It's time to take a look at the weather.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Showers and storms are possible in the area, mainly during the afternoon. Highs top out near 83 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for more showers and storms, mainly before midnight. Patchy fogs possible in spots after midnight. And lows drop to 65. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 72.
Look at those fluorescent lights. This ain't your average grocery run. Meet your farmer, talk a little livestock, and take home the juiciest veggies in your life. The Rutherford County Farmers Market.
Open Friday 8 to noon, Tuesday 7 to noon or 2 to 7.
Real food, real people, and real local.
Good morning. I'm looking at an accident. It's got traffic slow north of Nashville. It's 24 westbound near Old Hickory Boulevard. Again, like you're headed up towards the Jolton area. Again, that's north of town on this accident. The heaviest flow is coming the other direction. 24 East passing the Jolton exit as it builds down through Mount Juliet right now. I-40 starting a little bit heavier westbound on 40 as you leave Wilson County headed into Hermitage. STR Towing and Recovery says call them 24/7 if you need their help anywhere here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
WGNS is powered by Middle Tennessee Electric. Thanks to Sharing Change, MTE members are making a difference just by rounding up their monthly bills to support local nonprofits. See how it works at sharingchange.org.
Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles. I got my daughter working with me, Kelly. She can do it all. She can do the frosts, perms, haircuts. Charlie Pitts, haircuts worth the money, good hairstyles, colors. Charlie Pitts has got hairstyles cheaper than anybody else has got it. The quality is there. Love to have you. Call me at any time. Charlie Pitts, haircuts.
Phone 615-785-0966. Charlie Pitts.
Thank you.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Fox Facts.
Think your area code is random? Think again. Back in 1947, when AT&T developed the North American numbering plan, area codes were carefully assigned with rotary phones in mind. The busiest cities got the quickest combinations to dial, requiring less spinning and less time to complete a call. That's how New York landed iconic 212, Los Angeles got 213, Chicago received 312, and Philadelphia was given 215. Efficient combinations built for places expected to handle huge call volumes every day. Less populated regions often got higher number combinations because they were expected to handle fewer calls. Today, with push-button phones, that system no longer matters, but those original area codes still carry a certain cachet, a reminder of when calling meant dialing one slow spin at a time. Matt Murphy, Fox News.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Welcome back to the Wake Up Crew, and we're congratulating Lance Chandler, today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day, for always being someone you can count on. Lance is going to get a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. And this Good Neighbor recognition is built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and dedicated to celebrating the folks who pour their strength and heart into Rutherford County every single day.
Well, we certainly want to hear from you about the great people that you know in your life, and let us know. We'll make them the Good Neighbor of the Day. Text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/Good Neighbor to get those in. Same phone number, by the way, where you can text in your birthdays here for this morning or from our website and let us know who's celebrating. You got about a half an hour to get that done. In an hour, we're going to give away some banana pudding from Slick Pig, so you don't want to miss out on that.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. Over that time, we've helped thousands of people get the legal help they need when they've needed it the most. Seriously injured? Call the law offices of John Day.
The Good Neighbor Network, WGNS, Murfreesboro, Smyrna. Voted Tennessee's top station for excellence in broadcasting. Courthouse clock time, 7 o'clock. Now, Fox News.
President Trump is undefeated.
I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Every Republican he's back this year for House and Senate has won primaries. And for the third time in 10 days, an incumbent lawmaker the president wanted out of Congress lost.
We've come up short in this primary runoff.
That's Senator John Cornyn after losing to Trump-backed challenger Ken Paxton, Texas's attorney general, by almost 28 points.
Tonight is not the end of a campaign. Tonight is the beginning of the fight to preserve every value we hold dear.
Now he'll face Democrat James Tallarico. And in a Truth Social post congratulating Paxton, the president called Tallarico maybe the worst Texas candidate he's ever seen, advocating open borders and weak on crime.
Democrats had been yearning for a fight with Paxton, who has faced political and personal problems. This was already the most expensive U.S. Senate primary race in U.S. history. Money will continue to pour in as Dems try to flip Cornyn's seat. No Democrat, though, has won a statewide election in Texas since 1994.
Fox's Madeline Rivera. President Trump will gather with his cabinet later this morning as tension hangs over talks trying to work out an end to the Iran conflict.
The stakes are pretty high. Iran accused the U.S. of a grave violation of the ceasefire after CENTCOM carried out what it described as defensive strikes on missile launch sites and Iranian boats trying to lay mines. They vowed to respond as well. This happened just days after the president announced a deal to end the war was largely negotiated.
Fox's Jackie Heinrich at the White House. The last president who used to live there, Joe Biden, is suing the Trump Justice Department
to block the release of audio recordings and transcripts of his private conversations with the ghostwriter of his 2017 memoir. The suit is in response to a 2024 Freedom of Information Act request by the Heritage Foundation, which filed its own lawsuit to obtain Biden's remarks. The former president argues personal information is exempt from disclosure.
Fox's Carly Shimkus. 9 people still missing in Washington state after a giant chemical tank imploded at a paper mill in Longview, Washington. Another worker was killed. America's listening to Fox News.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/term. That's ethos.com/term. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
What if you could get access to GLP-1 weight loss treatments for just $39? With Selfie, you can access doctor-guided GLP-1 weight loss treatments and a personalized weight loss program for up to 80 to 90% less than name brand prices, 100% online, and the medication is delivered straight to your door. No long waits, no paying thousands out of pocket. Available with or without insurance. Just one simple way to get started. Text SLIM to 797979 to see if you qualify. That's SLIM to 797979.
Back to Texas. Ken Paxton's win over Republican Senator John Cornyn was not the only runoff. And in one, a prominent anti-Trump Democratic congressman who got kicked out of the State of the Union address for protesting lost.
Christian Menefee wins a battle of Houston area House Democrat incumbents, beating Al Green in the 18th Texas congressional district runoff. Green decided to run there instead of his redrawn, now more Republican-leaning 9th district, his seat since 2005. Green's 78 years old. Menefee's 38 in Congress just since February. Another incumbent, House Democrat Julie Johnson, loses her runoff to former Congressman Colin Allred in Dallas. She replaced Allred when he unsuccessfully ran for Senate in 2024. In the race for Texas Attorney General, State Senator Mays Middleton wins his Republican primary runoff against Congressman Chip Roy. He'll face the Democrats' winner, State Senator Nathan Johnson, in the November general election. Chris Foster, Fox News.
Oil prices are falling again on hopes of a deal to end the Iran conflict, down more than 3%, while on Wall Street, stock futures are rising, which could lift the NASDAQ and the S&P 500 to new highs, adding to yesterday's record closings. In the NHL, the team with the best record this season, the Colorado Avalanche, knocked out in the playoffs.
Vegas completed a 4-game sweep of Colorado with a 2-1 victory in Las Vegas.
The Clarence Campbell Bowl to the Western Conference champion, Vegas Golden Knights.
On ESPN, the Golden Knights are into the Stanley Cup Final for the 3rd time in only 9 seasons as a franchise. Vegas shocked the league at the end of March when the team fired head coach Bruce Cassidy and replaced him with John Tortorella.
After spending a couple of weeks with the team, you could tell it's a really good group.
Tortorella will coach the Vegas Golden Knights in the Stanley Cup Final versus either the Carolina Hurricanes or Montreal Canadiens. Game 4 tonight in Montreal. The Hurricanes lead 2-1.
Fox's Jared Max. The defending NBA champion Thunder, a game away from the finals. Oklahoma City beat San Antonio to take a 3-2 series lead. I'm Dave Anthony, and this is Fox News.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
A familiar face is stepping into the top leadership role at one of Rutherford County's highest performing schools. Director of Schools Dr. Jimmy Sullivan has announced that Assistant Principal Andy Roach will become the next principal of McFadden School of Excellence in Murfreesboro. McFadden, a K-5 academic magnet school, has been ranked the top elementary school in Tennessee multiple times by U.S. News and World Report, and was recently named a National Blue Ribbon School. Sullivan said the district received strong interest in the position, but after interviews and community feedback, it became clear the next leader was already serving inside the building. Roach brings 16 years of education experience. He student taught at McFadden, taught math at Laverne Middle School, and then returned to McFadden as a teacher and has served as an assistant principal for the past 7 years. He succeeds Dr. Clark Blair, who led McFadden for 21 years and will now become principal of nearby Central Magnet School. Roach officially begins on June the 1st. Meanwhile, in Smyrna, the community is looking back on a decade of remembrance and unity through a new short documentary honoring U.S. Marine, Captain, and Blue Angel pilot Jeff Koos. Koos lost his life during a June 2, 2016 practice flight for the Great Tennessee Air Show. The film highlights how Rutherford County residents, veterans, civic groups, businesses, and supporters nationwide helped create the Captain Jeff Koos USMC Memorial. Smyrna Mayor Mary Esther Reed says the memorial remains a lasting reminder of what a united community can accomplish. That's all for now. I'm Dalton Barrett, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, this is Wade Hayes at Toots Restaurants, and I'm very proud of our new website, Toots.com. Click on the merchandise section just to see the items that we happen to have right now.
Hi, this is Nick Hayes with Toots Restaurants. We're an authentic Rutherford County icon with over 40 years serving you quality food, great service, and great specials.
Hi, this is Jack Hayes with Toots Restaurants. Toots, good food and fun since 1985.
Teresa had a stroke 18 years ago. She doesn't have control over her hands the way she once did. She has a hard time doing simple things in life, like styling her own hair. When she goes to the beauty salon, she leaves with a smile. She feels beautiful, but as soon as she washes her hair, it all falls flat, and she can't get it to look the way the stylist does. Andrew, Teresa's husband of nearly 45 years, knows how much joy a new hairstyle brings her. He wants her to feel great about her hair every day, not just a few times a month. So he went to his wife's salon and bought the hair products that he needed to recreate his wife's look at home. Then Teresa's hairstylist taught him how to use it all. Andrew spent hours practicing with a brush, a curling iron, and hairspray. He's not ready to declare mastery over hairstyling, but he sure enjoys seeing the smile on Teresa's face. Expressions of love, like Andrew's, are inspiring. Sadly, you don't hear about them very often. The media gets better ratings when they expose the latest gossip on marriages that don't work out. And that's too bad. We need to hear more stories like Teresa and Andrew's. They remind us that every marriage has obstacles to overcome, and most couples hang in there when things get tough. Not only do they find a way to stay together, they turn their challenges into the very thing that deepens their love. To help your marriage thrive, go to FocusOnTheFamily.com. I'm Jim Daly.
I'm Gianna Gelosi with your Fox True Crime Minute. A social media influencer has been charged in a murder-for-hire plot to kill her child's father during a custody dispute. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office charged influencer Gabriela Gonzalez, her father Francisco Gonzalez, and her former boyfriend Farron Cordry with a plot to kill former boy band singer Jack Avery, the father of her 7-year-old daughter, in 2021. Court documents show Gonzalez repeatedly said she wanted Avery dead and discussed hiring a hitman and staging his death to look like a shooting or an accident. She allegedly asked Cordry to go on the dark web and find a hitman. Investigators allege Gonzalez's father initially gave Cordry $10,000 to pay the hitman, who turned out to be an undercover FBI agent, discussing payment and proof of death logistics with the agent. The trio face attempted murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and solicitation of murder charges, and the possibility of 25 years to life in prison if convicted. There's more on this story at foxnews.com or subscribe to the Fox True Crime Podcast. I'm Gianna Gelosi with your Fox True Crime Minute.
Checking your Rutherford County weather.
Partly sunny for today. Showers and storms are possible in the area, mainly during the afternoon. Highs top out near 83 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for more showers and storms, mainly before midnight. Patchy fogs possible in spots after midnight. And lows drop to 65. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 72.
If you're not waking up to the Wake Up Crew, here's what you've been missing.
You think we're way out there?
Yes.
Don't miss the Wake Up Crew with John, Brian, and Dalton. Weekday mornings from 6 until Swap and Shop.
Good morning. We got a couple of accidents out here getting some attention. What we're seeing right now is slow-go traffic in a couple of spots. 65 south at Trinity Lane. It's already heavy over here trying to get past the airport with that volume. On 40 westbound at Donaldson Pike, all that traffic flow coming in right now from Wilson County through the Mount Juliet area. 24 is loading up big time. Westbound 24 up through Antioch. Hey, don't let a slipping transmission make things worse on your car or truck having transmission problems. Come to AMCO on Gallatin Pike. I'm Commander Chuck. You're on time traffic.
Looking for a lift kit for your truck or Jeep and need the right experts to install it? Look no further than Tire World in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, and Laverne.
Tire World, we keep your family rolling. The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
This is the Wake Up Crew on News Radio WGNS with John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Back here for the second hour of the Wake Up Crew. Glad you're with us. Hope you got your news update there from Fox News and Focus on the Family. We're kind of rolling right along here for a Wednesday morning. It is Hump Day, of course.
Hump Day?
And for the last time tomorrow, you'll hear this, city school students. That's right, school bell. Friday is the last day for our county school students. Those are report card pickup days. Let's see, I think maybe today is the last full day for the county. And then they've got a teacher work day, and then Friday report cards, and then summertime is here. So there you go. We're certainly ready for that. John joins us here this morning. You're messing with your microphone, I see.
My little top thing came off.
Mm.
My little whatever. What do you call them?
That is just a cover.
Oh, my cover came off.
Yeah, you don't have a windscreen on that one. Those mics have kind of an inside windscreen.
Well, why do we have a cover on it then?
It's a spit cover, really.
Oh, is it really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Keep everybody healthy.
Yeah. We started that, and what it did was it kept the windscreens much cleaner. So.
Wow. You wouldn't know. You wouldn't think, would it?
Yeah. So, yeah, we swap those out frequently. Got a whole big basket of them up here.
Hey, good news about, or anyway, from Monty Hill Jr., he actually commented on sports the other day. I was glad to see that little comment. So just congratulating the teams. And I think several people said, oh, glad to hear you back,
on Facebook.
Yeah. Good for him.
I've had past few nights have been tough to get to sleep.
Oh, really? What happened?
It's my carpal tunnel flare up.
Is that why you have a brace on your hand?
I'm wearing it today. Yeah, just to see if that helps. It's right here in my forearm where it hurts.
Oh.
Like right through here on this opposite side. So
do you have feeling in it?
I do.
Oh, that's good. That's better than what I'm having.
But it's the pain.
Come on, tough it up, man. Come on.
Well, I'm hoping this helps.
I'm here and I can't even feel my nose when I scratch it and itch.
So, but it's carpal tunnel stuff is worse at night.
You think you did that pulling the cart?
No, I've had carpal tunnel problems, and I wear braces at night, but it
could be too much typing. You know, you've been writing stories and stuff like that.
Well, I know that's part of it. But this brace is not.
Why does it keep you up? Just
like
aching?
Like
aching? Wow.
Yeah.
You take anything? Like ibuprofen or anything?
Yeah, and I use that BioFreeze.
Yeah, that helps for a little bit.
Puts it on there. But it's definitely, this little dude right here is helping. Now, it doesn't have those aluminum. I wear those at night that have the
but I don't
hard
know,
shell.
with that type where it's at, you might not need them. But
these are kind of made for working with these and
wear
typing.
them all day.
with.
Yeah, wear them all day for a while.
Yeah,
probably go
for
away.
this one. Yeah, I'm hoping it will. But there are
a lot of people counting on you.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, football's coming up. Football season's coming up, and you are the voice of high school football.
I'm not thinking about that for a minute.
Wow.
Had a text message, and I'm not sure when Rusty sent this in. You know Rusty Barrett.
Yeah.
Rusty said, tell Mr. Dinkins that one summer I was at Central High School working through the summer, and I was there when your dad was painting the ceiling, climbing up on scaffolding like a young man.
My dad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We used to paint all the schools in the summertime.
Well, we
I'm
talked about
surprised he
that the
remembered
other
that.
day. We talked about it on the air, and I think he heard it, and then he mentioned about your dad doing that. He
Yeah.
listens to the program, says he loves the program.
But in all fairness, my dad didn't do a lot of that. He got his son John to go up there and do most of it, and his older brother David to go and do most of that. So, but yeah, he did do it.
The ceiling painting.
There was one time I can't remember what school it was, Brian, but the paint wouldn't dry. You know, it was the first time when people were experimenting with spray painters, spray paint guns, and Dad knew how to do that. And David and I were doing the trim, and I forgot the school. I'm kind of thinking it was Old Kittrell School, I think, but I'm not sure about that. The paint wouldn't dry, and we went up to Sherwin-Williams and asked him. He said, "What are we going to do?" He said, "Well, you're going to have to take all that paint off."
Ooh.
And so we had to rub that all down with like paint thinner, and then repaint it because we just got a bad mix of paint of something. That was a terrible summer. We didn't do much going out and swimming and having vacation. We worked. That was our job. That was our money. That's what I lived on during the winter.
Interesting. So
we painted every school in Rutherford County one time. I mean, here and there. That might not be the whole school, but several classrooms. We were the county painters.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But we weren't. We were hired by the county, but we weren't. We were side job. You know, we were
contract labor.
Yeah, subcontracted.
Yeah, and I guess you were contracted by your dad since he got the quote.
Yeah.
Or got the job.
I told the story where I busted my hand. I was painting a house on Manny Avenue, a big house, and I was up on a ladder and I painted, and I was trying to get the screws off, trying to get the window pride, you know how you to take it, the screen thing. And my hand went through the window and cut my hand. My dad had already gone to get us bologna sandwiches. And Dick Conley and I went to the emergency room, came back, started painting again after they put stitches in my hand. And fortunately, it was my left hand. And Dad came up 4 hours later with warm bologna sandwiches.
And said, why have you only gotten this far?
Yeah, you haven't gone very far with it. And I said, well, Dad, look.
He said, well, you're going to be here a while.
Fun summers. Oh, every summer.
And you did that through your adult life,
Yeah,
too.
got me through college, man. Yeah, did that too, yeah.
Well, thanks to Rusty for sending that message in to us, and thanks for listening to the show, and to you out there as well. We're going to check sports.
This is News Radio WGNS Prime Time Sports.
Sponsored by the law offices of John Day.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
Vegas in the NHL's West Final completed a 4-game sweep of Colorado 2-1 over the Avalanche, who had the league's best record in the regular season and had started the playoffs 8-1. To the NBA, Oklahoma City leads the West Finals 3-2 after beating San Antonio 127-114. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander 32 points. Victor Wembanyama 20 in defeat, but on 4 of 15 shooting from the floor. The NBA's Coach of the Year is Joe Mazzulla of Boston. In baseball, Pittsburgh handed the Cubs a 10th straight loss, 12-1 the final. The Yankees hit 6 home runs and won 15-1 at Kansas City. The Dodgers led 15-1 in the 9th, 15-6 the final over Colorado. LA hit 5 home runs, 2 from Mookie Betts. LA's Kike Hernandez, just off the injured list, homered, but later left with a strained oblique. And Milwaukee shut out the Cardinals 6-0.
My name is Mary Ann Letizia. I happen to have a son that lived here in Murfreesboro, and they recommended Adams Place highly. And my son said, Mom, you got the best windowsill for plants. So I thought, wow, that's the place for me. They toured it and they were impressed, very impressed.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart. Call us at 615-904-9111.
This is a paid legal ad.
There are no bad questions. I would encourage anybody who has been injured and they believe it's somebody else's fault to reach out to us. There's nothing wrong with asking questions, and we're happy to give answers.
Turn left, they're there. You turn right, they're there. They was just there. And to me, they're the number one. They're the number one in the world.
Trust the lawyers other lawyers trust.
The law office of John Day, they were great.
Trust the law offices of John Day.
They saved my life.
Hey, this is Jennifer at Steered Straight to Furniture and Thrift. Besides being a great thrift store, we have a greater mission. Our boss, Michael DeLeon, along with his wife, they go out into schools and they talk to students about drug and alcoholism, suicide, and bullying. We are a non-for-profit. Our money goes right into this ministry, saving kids' lives. If you like to back a great mission, please come and donate and shop with us at 1007 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard.
Here's Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing.
I always tell people when they ask what we do, blueprints is one of the first things, and it's one of the 5 Bs. Blueprints, banners, booklets, brochures, and business cards. That's a lot of what we do.
Online ordering makes any time the perfect time to place your next print order.
PrintworksTN.com. You can go on there at 11:30 at night, place your order that way. You don't have to call us. You don't have to wait till we're open.
Submit your order anytime, anywhere at PrintworksTN.com.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Current time, 7:22. It's the Wake Up Crew on WGNS.
And now, it's time for Random Questions with your host, John Dinkins.
And it is time for Random Questions, and we do not have Dalton with us today. You're going solo, buddy. Yeah. What two slightly more out of the ordinary things go together like a horse and carriage?
Like a horse and carriage. Peanut butter and apples.
I thought it would be peanut butter and jelly. Wouldn't that be one?
Pizza and ranch dressing. My wife loves that. It's okay.
Grapes and ranch dressing?
Yeah. Grapes and cheese.
If someone wants to know what kind of music you're into, what answer do you give? What's your genre?
My genre.
80s pop.
Probably, if I'm listening, they're considered classic hits now. It's sad.
Do you ever tease or bully anyone Did you ever tease or bully anyone at school?
No, I was usually on the receiving end of that one.
If Santa had an extra reindeer, what would its name be? I think we talked about that one time, didn't we? Because you had a name. I can't remember.
Stomper.
Stomper.
I don't know.
Skeeter, maybe.
Ooh, Skeeter, yeah.
Skeeter. Which word in the English language is the most beautiful?
Brian. Probably the word beautiful.
Have you ever accidentally dropped something in the... Oh, I think I've given you that question before. Let's go to something else. If you could start a business tomorrow, what would it be? Other than radio, what would it be?
Oh.
Yeah, I took out your number one answer.
Yeah, you did. Why'd you do that?
Okay, well, just go ahead and say radio then.
Probably that. Maybe even an advertising consulting
Boy, I can't believe you'd say that after what you used to think about advertising. You're out of sugar and you need it for the recipe you're making. What do you use instead? I think I've asked Dalton that question.
I probably will go to the store and get sugar.
Yeah, I don't know.
If I'm cooking.
I don't know what you could you could do cinnamon or something like that, or maybe.
I've got, 500 Splenda packets, but that would take forever.
All right, here's an in-depth question. Should the world be more respectful to politicians?
I would think yes, but they should also do more to
earn
that respect.
Yeah. Where does it say I'm supposed to help out with the
There's some dysfunction in government.
Which food do you think is the noisiest to eat?
Peanuts are pretty loud.
Really?
Chomping on peanuts.
I think Lifesavers, hard candy Lifesavers.
Well, if you do it right. Chips.
Can you go through a whole Lifesaver and get to the very end of it, just like a Tootsie Roll Pop? Can you get to the end of it without eating it?
Yes.
Wow, that takes patience. I can't ever get to the end of it.
You just chomp it.
I chomp it, man. Have you ever changed a car tire, or would you know how to do it if you had to?
I have. I don't know. I do know how to.
I don't know if I could get down there to do it anymore. I worry about that. That's why when I go on long trips, I want somebody with me that's basically young.
Well, I also have roadside assistance.
Yeah, well, I have that too. But
that's what I would use instead.
But can you get down and change a tire if you had to?
I think yes. But if it was like on the side of the road or something, that is such a dangerous place to be.
I know.
And you're exposed.
What two things, could be anything, would you swap to cause the greatest chaos? That's too hard, isn't it? Let's go to another one.
That is kind of hard.
When was the last time you built a sandcastle?
I don't know that I've ever built a sandcastle.
You haven't had the plastic ones?
Now, Bobby used to like to build sandcastles. Dalton didn't. He never wanted anything to do with it. And Bobby always wanted him to help, and he wouldn't.
What did Dalton do on the beach?
Just sit there.
Really?
Nap, listen to music. Stay under the tent. Didn't want to burn.
If you could ask your great-grandparents one question, what would it be?
Wow.
That's great-grandparents.
Yeah.
So that would be what? 1920s?
Yeah. Maybe a little history of what it was like growing up during that time period. Maybe family recipes. Who are these people that even came before you, your grandparents, their great grandparents?
Just genealogy kind of thing.
Kind of get a little family line there.
And finally, what's your favorite? Have you ever lied about what you do for a job?
No, I've been pretty upfront about it.
That's Random Questions.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Trade screens for sunshine. Registration is open for Rutherford County 4-H Junior Camp, June 8 through 12. Zipline, swimming, and outdoor fun for 4th through 6th graders. Sign up now at the Extension website or call 615-898-7710.
With all the financial headlines, are you wondering if your retirement savings will last? The market's ups and downs can keep you guessing, especially if you're approaching retirement or considering it. Hi, I'm Edward Jones Financial Advisor Lee Colvin. If you have more questions than answers about what's next, let's work together to help ensure you're prepared for your journey. Stop by our office in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
We're talking with Lynn Drury at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
When it got to the place that the little boys had to come and help me get up, and I'm grateful for the years, and it's good. And sometimes we sit and talk for a long time after a meal. My husband and I have tried to sit with different people. I am glad to say you would be welcome at the Villages of Murfreesboro.
This is Shanda with the Villages of Murfreesboro. We're near the Avenue on Willow Oak Trail.
SRM Concrete is the largest ready-mix producer in the country, yet is still family-owned and operated. Locally grown, nationally known, SRM delivers unmatched quality and service. You call, we haul. We're SRM Concrete.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Well, we've made it to 7:30 here, folks. Wednesday morning hump day edition of the Wake Up Crew.
And happy birthday today to Elizabeth Weeks, Brittany Noble, Vernon Mills, Mark Bullard, Joe Johnson, Alan Dobbins-Peck, and John Levi.
Those are the names we had coming into the morning. If you want to add to that list of names, text in 615-893-1450 or head to the website to get those to us. But you got to hurry. You got, this is kind of our last call for that this morning. And if you've already texted or called, we've got the name. We'll announce it here coming up in about a half an hour. Right now, stay tuned for local news, traffic, weather. We've got it all for you straight ahead.
For more than 30 years, my team and I have worked hard to help injured people throughout Middle Tennessee. If you've been injured, call the law offices of John Day for a free consultation. Learn more at johndaylegal.com.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Showers and storms are possible in the area, mainly during the afternoon. Highs top out near 83 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for more showers and storms, mainly before midnight. Patchy fogs possible in spots after midnight. And lows drop to 65. I'm Phil Jensko from the WGNS Rutherford Weather Center with your Wake Up Crew forecast. Right now it's 72.
Well, good morning. It's building pretty good. 24 westbound, coming past 840. All that traffic flow trying to get out of Rutherford County up through the Antioch area in the westbound lanes of I-24. It's crowded, no surprise. 65 south here at Trinity Lane. Radar this morning down through parts of Mount Juliet, especially as that traffic gets heavy now. Be careful westbound I-40 as you come through Mount Juliet, headed in towards Hermitage. STR Towing and Recovery says call them if you need their help anywhere here in Middle Tennessee. I'm Commander Chuck, your on-time traffic.
Now an update from the WGNSradio.com News Center.
Middle Tennessee Christian School in Murfreesboro is turning to a proven volleyball standout to lead the Cougars program. MTCS officials announced Tuesday that Mary Mee Guthrie has been named the school's new head volleyball coach. Guthrie brings experience from both the high school and Division I college levels. A Nolensville native, she helped captain Nolensville High School to 3 state championships and earned region MVP honors as a senior. She also played 8 seasons with Alliance Volleyball Club while gaining experience coaching and officiating youth leagues. After high school, Guthrie continued her career at the University of North Florida, where she played Division I volleyball for the Ospreys. She served as a team captain and earned All-Atlantic Sun Conference academic honors each year. MTCS Athletic Director Jason Piercy said Guthrie's passion, leadership, vision, and faith-centered approach will have a strong impact on student athletes. While one Murfreesboro program welcomes a new leader, another Rutherford County sports figure is closing a remarkable chapter. Riverdale High School Athletic Director and head baseball coach Barry Messer is retiring after 27 years with the school. Messer posted a 477 and 246 baseball record, leading the Warriors to 9 district championships, 5 region titles, and 5 state tournament appearances. Riverdale principal Tamara Blair praised Messer's mentorship, character, and lasting impact on generations of local student athletes. That's all for now. For more local news in a quick format, check out the Rutherford Roundup podcast. I'm Dalton Barrett for WGNS, and I'll talk to you later.
The Good Neighbor Network, on air and online at WGNSradio.com. Rutherford County's most trusted source for local news.
Hi, I am Tina. You never know what you may find at the Habitat Restore.
Hi, I'm Wendy. Hey, this is Rocky. You never know what you'll find at the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore. Habitat Restore has furniture.
At a great bargain price.
Couches, beds, tables. We have it all.
At the Habitat Restore.
Shopping at the Restore, yeah. If it's here today, you better get it.
Because it may be gone tomorrow.
We're hiring at the Habitat Restore. Stop by 850 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard for more information.
Jeff Carlton with Franklin's Printing says online ordering makes any time the perfect time to place your next print order.
I don't know that a lot of people know about this, but we have a website that allows you to order directly from our website, and you can go on there at 11:30 at night, place your order that way. You don't have to call us. You don't have to wait till we're open. You don't have to talk with us. It's very convenient, and a lot of people find it useful.
Submit your order anytime, anywhere at PrintworksTN.com.
PrintworksTN.com.
This is Bud Rakes, former principal of Smyrna High School. I'm a resident of Adams Place, and I recommend that you come and visit us here at Adams Place. It's a great place to be. The people that work here, all of them are very nice, and I never have met one that was not. And, of course, I would encourage anyone, if they're looking for a place, to look at Adams Place, because they'll have a hard time beating it.
Adams Place, on Memorial across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew, WGNS.
With Brian Barrett, John Dinkins, and Dalton Barrett.
Back on the Wake Up Crew, News Radio WGNS. 7:35 is our time here.
Would you rather?
And now, time for Would You Rather? It's a game show where you don't really have a wrong answer. Isn't that, you like that, don't you? That takes
I
pressure
like
off.
that, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Would you rather spend a year on a desert island alone or have a mullet?
Oh, I'm going mullet all day, any day.
You did. You used to, for sure.
I don't know that I could pull off a mullet now.
Well, yeah, it grows in the back.
Well, I'd have to, pull it over.
You know, there's a misconception. You really just have one little bald spot up there on top of your head.
It's just
weird.
a receding hairline there.
Well,
a little bit. I mean, it's back here now.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not bad. I mean, if you grew it out, it'd be like it used to look.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you know, you just got tired of looking at it.
I just do it because it's so much easier to care for. You don't have to, no gel, just get up and go.
I was looking at one Rutherford Issues, looking back at one of them. Man, you really buzzed your head one day. Jeez.
Yeah, that's coming up soon.
Would you rather squeeze yourself into clothes that are far too small or walk like a crab? I'd like to see you walk like a crab to see whether that would
I think
work.
I would go with that. I hate tight clothes.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
It just makes me miserable all day.
You can walk like a naked crab. Would you rather have 3 chins? You already got that. No. Or move to a different country on your own. Oh, I'm going to move to a country.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't
want to have 3 chins.
I'd get homesick.
Yeah, you'd be homesick because nobody would want to be with you with 3 chins. Would you rather be always just a little bit too short to reach things or share a toothbrush with a stranger?
I don't mind sharing a toothbrush.
Would you like to live in a house made of biscuits? Or crush rotten eggs with your bare hands?
Ew. I don't know that the biscuit house would make it through the storms we have, so I guess crush rotten eggs.
Imagine your most embarrassing moment every time you close your eyes. Or would you rather not be able to sit down for the rest of your life?
Ooh. Man, that one's a little hard. I have embarrassing moments every day, so I don't think that would, I don't know what my most embarrassing would be.
Would you rather have toenails that curl under your feet?
Oof.
Or have cheeks that turn purple every time you lie?
Wow. Like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
It could be Brian-O. I don't know. I guess the purple cheeks, I'd have to learn to tell the truth, though.
Would you rather drink from a toilet or sing every word you say?
I don't know, John.
Me either. Don't think I want to sit on the toilet and drink it. You know what I mean?
Once would be okay.
Would you rather have hands instead of feet or eat the same meal for the rest of your life?
Ooh. Hands instead of feet.
You know, your hands would be the
Yeah, I don't think I could do that.
So you'd rather have like pork and beans every time you eat?
Do I get to choose the meal at least?
I guess, yeah, I could go with that.
Yeah. That'd get really tiring, though.
Mm-hmm. But if it were a crustable peanut butter and grape sandwich, you might be able to make it.
Well, if it's an Uncrustable, they do have different flavors, so maybe you could kind of cheat the system.
Nope, you got to be the same thing.
Well,
would you rather stick your hand in a box of slugs or have webbed hands?
Ooh, webbed hands wouldn't be too bad.
If I only had to put my hand in the slugs once.
Once, yeah, I could do it once.
Would you rather sneeze every time you blink or have all your teeth fall out?
I'll go with the teeth falling out, I guess. I sneeze like 15
here's
times
one.
every
This
morning.
is the great last one for you.
Okay.
Would you rather never wear trousers again or always be too hot?
Trousers, man.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
I mean, that's an easy one for you.
I'm going to stay cool one way or another.
And that's Would You Rather.
Ascension St. Thomas Heart is the leader in Middle Tennessee for heart care, providing the most advanced options, including heart surgery and transplants. Our nationally recognized cardiac team cares for more adult hearts than anyone in the state, from AFib to heart failure, using minimally invasive options when possible to help shorten recovery, making Ascension St. Thomas Heart your first choice for routine heart care and cardiac emergencies. Schedule a heart screening or find a cardiologist at ascension.org/St. Thomas Heart.
Your 401k is likely one of your most important assets, but it's only one part of a comprehensive retirement strategy. Edward Jones can help you understand how your retirement assets fit into your entire retirement picture so that you can work toward meeting your unique retirement goals. Contact me, Lee Colvin, your Edward Jones financial advisor in the Public Shopping Center on South Rutherford Boulevard, or give us a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, member SIPC.
At Middle Tennessee Electric, we see the lines that link us all, illuminating our neighborhoods, empowering our businesses, and helping us to recharge. Because we believe in the power of good energy. Whether it comes from our grids, the sun, or a kind heart. And as your family and our region continue to grow, you can trust that we'll always be there for you. Middle Tennessee Electric, bringing good energy.
My name is Billy Hutchins. We are finding out that if you want to meet people and we want to have associations with other people, you can't get out of your room without all of a sudden you hear somebody say, "Hello, Mr. Hutchins." We feel at home here. Just can't say too much about Adams Place because we belong here.
This is Terry Deal. Come tour Adams Place and discover living a dream in your senior years on Memorial across from Walmart.
The Wake Up Crew.
Fueled by 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee.
WGNS.
With John Dinkins, Brian Barrett, and Dalton Barrett.
Time to wrap things up here this morning and put a bow on the Wednesday show, the 27th of the month of May. About to wrap up this month and get into summertime. Episode 1918. Speaking of that, last day of school for the city is tomorrow. Report card pickup day. Same for the county on Friday. And hope you enjoy your summer that is coming up. Lance Chandler is today's SRM Concrete Good Neighbor of the Day for being someone that you can count on. Lance Chandler getting a free drink of choice from 7 Brew Drive-Thru Coffee in Murfreesboro, Smyrna, or Laverne. This Good Neighbor recognition built by SRM Concrete, locally grown, nationally known, and dedicated to celebrating the folks who pour strength and heart into Rutherford County every single day. Now, we want to hear about the great people that you know that you think should be Good Neighbor of the Day. So how do you do that? Well, simply text NEIGHBOR to 615-893-1450 or head to WGNSradio.com/goodneighbor to get those into us, and we'll pick it up and take it from there. Pretty simple. If you want to send in birthdays and anniversaries, we do that too. We're going to announce all the birthdays coming up here in just a second. So hang in with us for that here on this Wednesday morning hump day of the Wake Up Crew.
Time for the dad joke of the day.
What did the melon say when his lawn started to look dry?
I don't know what.
Guess it's time to water me lawn.
Replay.
You know, I'm going to move it to a 3. It made me grin.
You kind of laughed off the air earlier.
It was kind of grin. I grinned. Don't say I laughed. I grinned. So I'm going to give it a 3. but really, I mean, it was a stretch. Watermelon.
It's a perfect dad joke.
Watermelon.
Your jokes are amazing.
Why does it matter what I pick? You're going to have Alan come on and tell you that it's amazing. That joke was amazing. Who's that?
What do you mean, who's that?
I don't know who that is. That joke was amazing. That's AI.
It is not.
That's AI, man.
Brian, your jokes are truly amazing.
That's Steve Thornton.
I got a bunch.
Oh, really? Name one more. Throw one more out there. I don't think I hear it. No, it's not there. Don't have
Everyone
any more.
listening this morning. Well, what have we learned?
Well, when Daryl Rigsby comes on the air and says your jokes are amazing, then I'll be a believer. Okay.
Oh, well.
In fact, he kind of, I talked to him last week, and he said, I guess I was a little, much for Brian because I haven't been invited back. Wow.
I didn't invite him the first time.
Wow. Whoa. That's even worse.
Well, I didn't.
Wow.
You did.
I think you got. I think he thinks you're a little scared.
Trying to trap.
I think he thinks you're a little scared to take him on again.
Oh, again. What happened the first time?
So every Sunday I have to hear new dad jokes that he's got.
I just let him keep using them.
I told him to give them to me, but he's saving them.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's going to save them.
But he's telling you the jokes.
Well, he's telling some. He's not telling me the whole thing.
Oh, I see.
What did I learn today? I learned about rain. We've had rain. And then, although I'm sick of it, evidently we need 15 more inches or 16 more inches to get over that drought thing.
We're in a pretty big drought.
Now it's a challenge. And we talked about our backpacks getting wet. We talked about the adventures of spring furling. Random questions were kind of weird today. You had some weird answers. And we played Would You Rather.
Weren't that weird.
I did my homework, didn't I?
Putting your backpack in the not dishwasher, in the washing machine and through the dryer. Not a bad thing.
Didn't shrink, did
Looks
it?
brand new.
Did you wash it in cold?
I didn't. I just washed it with my normal clothes.
You probably won't be able to get half the stuff in there.
Well, I had to lay everything out just to dry. It was crazy. But anyway, that's going to do it for this Wednesday Wake Up Crew. One of the guys celebrating a birthday today, Louis Gossett Jr. But anyway, that's going to do it here for the Wake Up Crew. Hope you have a wonderful day. And until next time, take care out there.
Checking your Rutherford County weather. Partly sunny for today. Showers and storms are possible in the area, mainly during the afternoon. Highs top out near 83 degrees. Winds southwesterly 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then tonight, slight chance for more showers and storms, mainly before midnight. Patchy fogs possible in spots after midnight. And lows drop to 65.